Welcome to the second part of the Data Cloud webinar. In this webinar, I'm going to cover what is the data ingestion and how we can map our data into the data cloud. So before starting, my name is Rajneesh Kumar. I'm the CTO of Vantage Technology, and I have a total more than 25-year experience in IT industries. So let's start. So let me introduce is how what are the things the data cloud can do. If you look for the data cloud, first connect and harmonize. So as I explained my first section of the data cloud webinar, you can connect and harmonize your data. So what user can access, how they can connect, and all those section you can connect with the data cloud. It's a different way you can connect to the data cloud in build connector, or you can use the MuleSoft connector. So second is analyze and predict. So as soon as data is coming to the data cloud, you can map, analyze, and predict based on the existing tool within a data cloud, as well as you can also use the Tableau or any of your analyze and prediction tool. So a third one is you can create the automation based on those data. You can create the flow. If we are working on the CRM side, you can create the flow of the Salesforce side, and you can take the action and create the. And then last section, uh, you can create the AI on the trusted data, whatever the data it is being imported or it is being ingested into the data cloud. You can create that AI on top of that. So here is some foundation before starting. So here is a foundation of data core capability. You can first you can connect, as I explained. Connect, you can connect out of the box connector. A couple of connector is available. Harmonize. You can organize a connected customer data, single and standardized data model, which you can use existing data model, or you can create your own data model, custom data model, use a 360 platform data model. Third one is unify. You can unify those data, which is a single view. You can say single view of the data. And then fourth one, analyze and predict. So gain the insight on the unified customer data and powerful analytic tool like the Tableau. And then third one is you can activate data through the unified customer profile, empowered team to create the intelligent automated experience with the customer 360. That's the thing is, and then if you look for this sequence, generally is in data cloud, we follow the same sequence: connect, harmonize, unify, analyze, and predict, and then activate those data. So this is the sequence generally we follow in the data cloud. You have to keep in mind. So now in this section, I'm just pointed at what are the things is there, and then this section I'm going to cover the how you can provision your data cloud, which is you can configure a data space, you can enable the data space and different target. Second part is data ingestion, how you can set up the data stream, bring data into the data cloud, and which come into the data lake, data cloud data lake. And then data mapping. Three section I'm going to cover with this webinar, and a rest of section I'm going to cover the next part of the webinar. So this is all, this first three section is part of the data preparation, how you are preparing data. As a best practices, again I'm reminding you, as a best practices, always bring those data which you need to for your use case. Don't bring or avoid to bring uh, all data into the data cloud, because it is a safety and security of data. So so let's jump into the before provisioning, how provision, or what are the different uh, uh, admin and access you can set up. So if you look for the left hand side here, the bottom of the left hand side, there is a gear button, is then is setup, and then you need to search over there as a data cloud. You can get the data cloud if you are already provisioned for. You can see those data cloud in this section. If as soon as you search over here, the data, you can see the data cloud. And then from there, as soon as you click, that screen will come, and then you can see start to seeing the data cloud is being provisioned for you. So these are the three main your admin access. Set up the admin by assigning following permission set to existing admin user: data cloud admin, data cloud provision set license. I'm going to also show in the demo, my demo, and the data cloud marketing admin. And as data cloud admin provision enable data cloud by clicking the data cloud setup, as is mentioned over here. Data cloud user can only view the data cloud feature, so they cannot do much more thing. Only they can see what are the things and how it is being created, those view. And if you notice is right hand side the bottom, all provision is over here. What are the um, option is available for you to provisioning your data cloud. So let's jump on the demo side. Let me share my screen demo. Okay, so here is I logged into the data cloud. You see the how what are the different option is available for you before jumping into the into the data cloud. How you can do, and you need to be first walk through the permission. Make sure that you enable those permission before jumping into the data cloud side. So there is a couple of option is available over here. The permission set is over here. If you see my screen. Um, if you look for important thing is whenever you are starting the your data cloud, you should have to be one person at least data cloud admin, which is create for you all permission set, which is data cloud user, data cloud aware specialist, and integration user. So data cloud admin basically is enabling your data space and different permission for you. And from there, like if you're integrating with the third party, it is going to enable through the integration user. So it is providing at least these are the permission set is available for you. You can explore based on their permission, but at least you should have to be get access of data cloud admin so that you can work some setting some your data cloud environment. So now I'm jumping into the how does the data cloud look like. So right now I'm in data stream tab. If you know, if you see already, I imported some of the data from the Salesforce org, because generally it take little while to get the data over here. But I will walk through the how you can import any of your data from any of your system. So as soon as you click, whenever you are first starting, this is nothing will show over here. And then what you can do, you can on the right hand side, you can click the new. Now, if you see the couple of options is available for you for data, new data stream. So what are the different options? So if data is you are, if you have admin permission, then what you can do it, you can enable for your so that you can pull the data into data space. Right now the data space is configured as a by default, name is default, but you can set those data space based on your requirement. You can set up the multiple data space, not only one space. Based on your brand and your location, you can set the different data space, and you can bring those data into particular space. Suppose that if you are working on the west coast of any of your customer and you don't want to and a specific brand, so you can create the space, and then you can pull that data specific to that customer brand, and then you can set the rules on top of that. You need the extra licensing for those data space. You need to work with your sales rep, but this is how it is. So sales right now, and I'm also going through the couple of connector which is available for you. And this is second option is basically whenever you want to import all your data as a data kit, there is one option you can create the data kit if you have a data admin permission. So you can import that one through this option. And if here a third option is all connector is available. You can see, you can name them over here. Amazon is there, EC2 is there, Kenix, Lambda. You can name them. Mostly you can find over there. If you are not finding, what you can do it, you can connect to the cloud, look for the cloud hub, and then you can see this is it providing you data cloud, MuleSoft cloud, which is any point of exchange. You can pull the connector and you can configure, and then it is enabled for you to pull the data into the your data stream, which is external kind of external data. Here is a couple of things also there. If you notice, is Salesforce Marketing Cloud and Commerce Cloud, everything you can and build, and you can pull those data. So currently, I config I it is configured Salesforce CRM only data right now. I'm pulling this data, and if you notice, this is a Salesforce org. It is showing over here, and right now the three bundle is available, but you can pull all object too. These are the part of the data kit bundle, but you can pull any object. When you click the all object, it will list out all your object, whatever the object you are looking for within a data cloud, and you can see all data is available based on your requirement. You can pull, but the best practices for the as a data cloud, whatever the relevant data, whatever data you required, you are working on that data, it always pull that data set, not like all data. Suppose that I'm working on the any lead and contact, and in contact I'm working with a certain address, certain area address, so I should pull only those area address based on the my requirement, is not like all data across the world or across your organization. You pull all data into the data cloud is not the good practice, and even you will also lose some of the unnecessary credit for the data cloud. So once you pull those any of your data, click the next. Suppose that I'm going to the data bundle, which is coming from the data kits. Three option is available. So I will go with the sales, and then you see like what are the different objectives available for me: account, contact, and lead. And then click this one. It will take some time because every time whenever you are pulling data, it is preparing, and then you're and so some of the field is already checked in. If you notice, the left hand side is field is already checked in, but it is up to you. If you don't want to be some of the data in your data cloud, you just remove that check one, or you want to add those data, you just click one, and then you can add the new formula field too. Suppose that you want to create some logic to pulling those data conversion, so it will transform upfront over here and it create for you, so you can test it data over here. So suppose that I'm using a contact email, person contact email, and then formula type is text. And now you can use the formula over here, and then you can test it over here, this formula. So and based on your formula, it will transform your data and then pull into your data stream, which is available as a data lake object, which is over here. If you see like a gray area, and then I'm saving. As soon as I save, it will transform for me. So I'm just crossing this one. I'm just going with the plane and click the next. Now these are the it is available for use. You can set the filter based on your requirement. Add filter. Suppose that I don't want to pull all data, so you can, as a best practice for the data cloud, don't pull the all data. Whatever data is relevant for your use case, bring that data, and then once it's done, if you see like it's not required those data, or the use case is not relevant, just delete those data from the data cloud, so that you will you will avoid to the misuse of data. So just I'm going with the, and then as soon as you click the deploy, the data will populate like that, because as soon as I deploy, it will take longer time to bring those data into over here. But I pull the data for you, so over here. So you notice is I bring couple of data over here, and Once data is over here, you basically is part of data lake object. If you notice is there. So as soon as I click this any of those data, you can analyze those data, how it is going to look like. So this is your lead home data, and now this is a default data space. You notice is I just explained the what data space I'm working on. You can select any of those data space based on your requirement and based on your use case. So here, as soon as you click data mapping, some of the data mapping is already done based on your best matches, but you can review. Always good practice to review those mapping. Um, I'm just going through this mapping, how mapping is going to look like. So here, if you see a couple of field is already mapped for you, and if you notice is and this is also a couple of way you can visualize. This is a user friendly mapping. You can see as soon as you click this one, you can see how or where it is mapped, and it is giving option if you want to delete this data. So as soon as another way you can visualize over here. So if you notice is this is a mapping this document, but you can also view as a tabular form. So whatever your preferences to see those data, you can see. This is a see like how it is mapped. Left hand side is your data lake object, and this is a data model object. Right hand side, based on your requirement, this is it mapped. Same thing you can do. If you need a specific mapping, you can just create over here. Suppose that if I'm use US brand, so I want to be create is US brand new mapping over here. Is US base is so before that, let's jump on the visual view. I like it to this view more because you can see where those arrow is going. It is so now I'm coming over here. Now if you notice is US basis, I created the one custom field over here. You can create a custom add field over here like that. Like field is US based, and then it will create for what data type is text. So I created already for you as a custom field over here. Now what I'm going to show you how you can map it to this custom field. So look for this any of your is US based. So click over here, and now come over here, and then you click over here. Something is messing up. Let me try again. Now I think it's done. Just see is mapped over here. Is so just see is mapped already over here. You can delete and you can remap again if it, somehow you did map it where you're supposed to be. Then you can delete and you can remap it. So this is what how you can map it data stream. How can pull the data. How can you can ingest data into your data cloud. So this is a first part of this presentation, data cloud. I will walk through the rest of the things in the second part. Thanks for joining. This is Rajnish. Thanks.